Hello, it's Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'll be here. This is Wednesday. I'll be here till Friday, and then I'll be going to Oklahoma City, meeting somebody there, and been having I have a lot of fun in Oklahoma. Oklahoma people are Southern folk, a whole lot different than Topeka and Kansas City. Just a whole lot different. And I say we had a get together last night, some people for preparedness, and we talk about preparedness. But it's funny. They watch my videos, and the meeting last night was all about morals. It's all they could talk about is morals, and all aspects of morals, where they come from, which morals is which, and your morals are different than mine, and that's supposed to be something wrong, So, but we talk about all that kind of stuff, and that was very interesting. And a lot of fun. Been running around talking to the people that I've known down here. And today I finished up talking to everybody. I went and I had my toenails done. And they didn't really need it, but they do a much better job than I do. And so I let them work them over. And then what I do with Rex, we're in the truck now, so what I do with Rex, she's in the truck a lot now. We come down here, we're below the highway here, it's the bridge, going over the river. Hey! And give her a chance to run and have fun, and other than that, she's sitting in the truck. And now where we're sleeping, she comes in and sleeps at the foot of the bed. But we have a lot of fun. Today, this morning, I say I went to the dentist. And this dentist, I've been to him before. And I know he was a vet, and I know he takes gold and silver. And like I say, I had problems up in Topeka. These Northerners, they're not real smart. And it was funny because for me, they said when I was first went in there in the morning, and so I went in there. They said, "Well, what's wrong? What it was?" It's funny, I had a couple, 2 or 3 months ago, I was eating some barbecue and my tooth fell out. But it wasn't quite my tooth falling out. It was 2 teeth fell out. And they were in the back and up on top. And I thought, what's 2 teeth? And they looked like they were glued together. And so I couldn't figure out what it was, but anyway. So I showed them, and they said, "Oh, well, yeah, they might be able to just glue them back in." And so I didn't even know they did that stuff. So that was kind of interesting. And then the doctor came in and checked me out, and he said, "Well, he gave me the options, what options we have to do to get my teeth fixed." And then I told him, well, it's been a couple, 2 or 3 months. Hell, I've been eating. It's not like I've been starving to death. I don't eat as many nuts as I used to, because I'm not sure if I'm doing any damage. And so he checked all my teeth, and I got good teeth. And he said, don't worry about it. He says, if you want to fix it, they can fix it. And then so then he says, if you don't want to, you don't have to. No big deal. And so it ended up So I'm gathering all my stuff, and the doctor's gone. And normally, what I do when I want to do gold and silver, I like doing it just between me and whoever it is I'm doing a transaction with. And so I got all my stuff together, couldn't find the doctor, and so I went up front and I thought, oh, now they're going to give me a bill. Now we're going to have a problem because I need to talk to the doctor. And so anyway, I went up there and the doctor was there. And so then, I was waiting for him to give me a bill, and we were talking. And I reached in my pocket and I gave him $5 silver. And I give him $5 silver, and I told him thank you because I learned a lot. I was kind of concerned about my teeth and if I was messing them up or not. So he made me feel better about it, and then and I can decide if I want to do any more or not. And so he picked through those silver dollars, and he took one. He says, "Man, just one. That's all I need." And that told me this is a good guy. The one good thing about gold and silver, first thing, when you're using gold and silver, these aren't like everyday people. These are a little smarter people than normal. And so then, he took, so I like him, right, automatically. But then it's even better when he didn't say how much, and he wasn't even expecting anything because he didn't do anything. Now that's what I call service. If you can do something for me, I don't mind paying. You're not going to do anything for me, well then why would I pay you? Go to the doctor. They're going to make you sicker, and they still want to get paid. You might even die, and they still want to get paid. I don't understand that kind of stuff. So anyway, I thought, man, I like this guy. And then we kept talking, and it turned out he was a Vietnam vet. And he spent a few years in the Army in Vietnam, and then he went to the Air Force, spent a few more years, and learned to do dentistry. And so that was interesting. And then we kept talking, and come to find out, he likes Guatemala. And so then we started talking about Guatemala, and he was just amazed how I'd know anything about Guatemala. But he doesn't know this. He doesn't know me, so he doesn't know the kind of stuff that I do. And it was funny, we were talking about that, and he was talking about the hotel he was at, and the town he was at. And I said, "Oh, that town or that hotel, did it have some earthquake damage?" And he goes, "Yeah. Sure did. How do you know?" I said, "Yeah, I go to that town. I don't like that town." And it's Antigua, Guatemala. And he says, "Oh, I love it. That's his favorite town. Good food, everything's cheap, all this kind of stuff." And I said, "Yeah, my problem is I'm riding a motorcycle with a dog." And then he smiled and he says, "You're too loud, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah." And he says, "Yeah, it's illegal to honk your horn. You'll get a ticket if you honk your horn in that town." And then the motorcycle's too loud, so it was funny. And so we had a lot of fun. And then I told him, I said, "Well, when you going back?" And he said, "Well, there's nothing planned on. He doesn't have any plans on going back yet, but he wants to go back." And then I told him, I said, "Well, you want to ride? I'll give you a ride." And he says, "You mean like you drive there?" And I go, "Yeah." He didn't even know you could drive to Guatemala. So anyway, I told him it's going to be a little different. So it's an adventure when you do this stuff. And but I told him, it's not like, "Yeah, let's go run down there." It's not like that. I told him we'll probably drive down, and he can fly back if he wants. And he says, "Well, how long is that going to take?" And I said, "Oh, maybe a month." So he says, "Well, I won't be able to do it in that long of a time." And I said, "Oh, no problem. I just wanted to let you know." But anyway, when you want to do it, you don't say, "Let's go." You say, "Well, I'd kind of like to go spring or maybe summer." And then we have a few months to prepare to get ready. Because like I said, I need to get another car, and we need to need to do our homework, find out what we're getting into. So it was really interesting and a lot of fun. And but anyway, the thing that I'm trying to get across is talk to people, and if you can use gold and silver, do it. And remember, you can get it half price for gold and silver when they're using labor. If you just they're using some labor, you can do it half price on the labor using gold and silver. And so anyway, it was a lot of fun, very interesting. Like I said, we had a real good talk. So I made a new friend, and we're ready. So, but anyway, just wanted to share it with you. Like I say, down here in Tulsa, and its weather is really nice. I got cold when I came. They said I brought the cold down with me, but now it's warming up again. Tomorrow will be in the 70s. So winter in the 70s not so bad. I can handle that. But anyway, wanted to share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.